If you are looking to visit a place that resembles paradise, look no further than Albania. Here you'll find a spectacular mix of nature, culture, and tradition. Every kind of tourist can find something that interests them. For the daredevils, rafting or free falling will get their blood pumping. For the history fanatics, you couldn't find a country that has more castles, and also some Cold War treats called bunkers that are scattered all over the place. And if you like to sunbathe, the Albanian Riviera has got you covered. If trying new cuisines is your goal, the food here is breathtaking. In this list, you can find the Albanian cities that you must visit before you die. Tirana is the capital of Albania. It is the heart and soul of this small country as it inhabits over 1 million people. Here, every traveler can find something that pricks up their ears and makes them want to stay just a bit longer. Tirana is a weirdly beautiful mix of architectures ranging from modern skyscrapers to small mossy apartment buildings that give a communist era vibe. But of course, looking at buildings doesn't seem like a fun activity. So, if you're looking to party like there's no tomorrow, each block waits the place for you. There you can find the loudest and the most luxurious bars, lounge, and restaurants Albania has to offer. But if you don't mix well with the crowds, there are some great spots where you can find some peace and quiet. The Grand Park of Tirana, also known as the Artificial Lake, is a magnificent place where you can walk and be alone with your thoughts, friends, or perhaps your significant other. Tirana is a place filled with life and, of course, surprises. So come and reveal them for yourself. Durrësi. Durrësi can be considered as the older brother of Tirana. Since the Roman era, Durrës, also known as Dyrrachium, was an important harbor and a center of economic and cultural growth. For the history nerds, in Durrës, you can find castle ruins, the remains of an amphitheater, and a museum of archaeology. Similar to Tirana, the bars and restaurants are breathtaking, with the added benefit of a spectacular sea panorama and fresh seafood. Dermi. Dermi is part of the stunning Albanian Riviera, which inherently makes it one of the best places where you can enjoy the sun, the wind, the sea, and the sand. Even though the beaches look like they come straight out of a dream, that isn't the only thing this city offers. At the top of a hill, you can find an old castle that possesses a mind-boggling view. But it isn't the only historical building that inhabits the city. There are spectacular monasteries and churches littered all over the countryside. Your duty is to explore them all. Located in the south part of Albania, Gjirokastra is a must visit. The stone roofs and the cobblestone streets give Gjirokastra the title, the City of Stone. Gjirokastra offers a wonderful architecture with over 500 buildings that are protected and preserved by UNESCO as cultural monuments. But if you prefer shopping, the Old Bazaar has your back. Apart from a scenic view, there you can find marvelous handmade crafts or souvenirs ranging from the communist era. Speaking of which, Gjirokastra perhaps has the only middle-aged castle that hides an underground Cold War bunker and an armaments museum. It should be mentioned that the castle is the second largest castle in the Balkans. So, when you visit Albania, Gjirokastra should be on your list. Berat. Berat is known as one of the prettiest cities of the Balkans. The city has earned the nickname Qyteti I 1.1 dritarëve, which roughly translates to the city of the windows that are one on top of the other, thanks to its unique architecture. That is because the windows, which face the Ozumi River, are tightly clustered together. You can spend all day looking at the magnificent view. But if that isn't your cup of tea, visiting the museums is a great choice. They hold various traditional costumes and artifacts. And after the learning is done, why don't you take a tour of the city's castle? I'm sure you will love it. The moment you think there isn't anything more to see or do, the Ottoman-era mosques and Byzantine-era churches will prove you wrong. If you are a thrill seeker, we have you covered. You can go rafting on the Alsum River and see how much adrenaline you can handle. So come on and explore the wonders of Berat by yourself.